I thought it was just a generic viral post that happened somewhere else, and I was stunned that it just happened up the street from our house.
Ashley and Quincy Brown say they stopped by the ABC store off North Washington Highway to see the scene of the crime for themselves.
I saw it around lunchtime, and I immediately sent it to so many friends, so I can see why everyone else loves it. It is just the cutest, funniest, silliest thing.
I named him.
You named him? What'd you name him?
Raccoony Coon. Raccoony Coon. Support Raccoony Coon.
Commissioner Beverly, I just got two questions. Did you engage in oral sex inside of a courtroom?
I didn't engage in oral sex. She engaged in oral sex. I received, yes.
Okay. Were there citizens in the building at the time?
So I can't say my court was down, and you will get dismissed around the time that my court was down or whatever. So I had completed my tour of duty. We were just waiting to get dismissed, and that's like he said, my tour of duty was over. But when he said that the officers are patrolling the hallways, that's not always happening. That may be what they say, but that's not always happening. I was always able to respond to a call, need to be responding to a call that was a late team.
I disagree. I don't think if you're taking that action, you're able to respond to a call.
You're listening.
Yeah, like all the time I'm listening.
WATB with Christian, Eric, and Carl sometimes.
Listen in your office, in your car, or even your neighborhood bar.
We're doing it. We're doing it. We're having fun. We're making it happen.
It's fun time.
Open your mouth, close your eyes. We're going to give you a big surprise.
And here it is.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to Who Are These Broadcasters, where we didn't get the memo, but we both tried to out ugly sweater each other on today's show. Easy.
We did. That's. I think we're just, I don't know, kind of in each other's brain space.
Well, where I'm in the room again that looks exactly like your room. It's the exact same shade of blue. So
well, you are in my room. Everybody knows you moved to Michigan.
Yeah, I kicked the door in, and it's really my fault. Now, important question everybody's wondering, is that a Chick-fil-A sweater or it just happens to have a cow on it?
It just happens to have a cow on it.
Because obviously with my McDonald's sweatshirt, if you were wearing Chick-fil-A, we would have to get gay married right now. We'd have to explain it to our wives, and I think they'd understand, in all honesty.
Yes, I agree with that.
Well, tis the season. We're being very festive in here, and we hope to share some of that merriment with everyone. It is better to give than receive, so I think it's probably a good time to explain to everyone how Super Chats work on this show.
Well, it has gotten by for quite some time where the quickest way to move to the top of the leaderboard is to come up with something that you'd like Christian to sign off with that is a horrible thing to say that you wouldn't say in public. Have him say it. You might have to get by all of the YouTube
terms of service.
Yes. In order to say what you really want to say, you're going to have to work hard at that, and then attach a dollar amount to it. Highest dollar amount is the one that Christian will sign off with at the end of the show. You can also guarantee that if you want something posted on the show as a super chat, you can just do it that way. And that just might be a comment about anything. We also allow for the poor chats, if they're funny enough, to make appearances on the show.
Yes, we do encourage the poor chat to really go above and beyond. Because if you're really funny, we will absolutely put you up there. I bet there's one or two right now that are kind of funny, just not funny enough, right, EZ?
Well, yeah, like this one. This is an excellent joke, I think. Blatt still sewing soccer balls with his in-laws.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, Chad's missing upper lip. He's a known racist, and that's why he makes those comments. But that actually is a pretty funny joke.
It's not the worst. So in the spirit of giving, I want to make sure everybody knows that Hackamania is hackening April 10th through the 12th in Las Vegas, Nevada. And if you use the promo code BEARS, you will save 10%. Plus, if you and like 11 of your friends buy tickets with promo code BEARS, Eric Zane will be there right now. Well, not right now, but he will be eligible to participate in Hackamania.
Yeah.
And that's worth it right there.
I appreciate that very much. And is it really 11? Does that mean 4 people have used the promo code BEARS?
I might be rounding up, but sure. Yeah. It's going to be 11 for a while. But also, you might see in the description for the episode, the great Karl Hamburger will be with us a little bit later on. I got a couple of things that I would like to show to him, and it's not as gay as it sounds. But let's start off, as we so often do, with some local news.
WATB, who are these local news? Who are these local newscasters?
And this doesn't happen that often, but we have some late breaking local news that you sent to me. And I'm excited I haven't had a chance to see it. In fact, there were multiple texts that say, check your email, asshole. And I had to because I had my notifications turned off. I'm like, oh, so I haven't had a chance to see this. Do we want to play it from the top and let everybody see what's happening here?
I really don't think you can go wrong with this because it's a target-rich environment. Yes.
Okay. I think that's what we all like to hear at WATB. All right. And then let me know if you're not hearing it for any reason, but you should be hearing it.
For good reason. One way to donate is through food drives. So important this time of year.
Yeah. So in the spirit of the holidays, a West Michigan podcaster is holding his annual Great Food Giveaway. Joining us now, we have Eric Zane with us to talk about this. Thank you for being here.
And by the way, it's a choice to put any kind of sport coat over a sweater. That's real serial killer vibes. But the fact that you have that red sport coat, were you ever an usher at the cinema, as our friend Hughes would say?
It's a festive jacket, you know.
Hey, festive isn't the word I thought of that started with an F. What do you think Chad's missing upper lip? How would you describe the way Easy is dressed on television?
The Lion of the Cub podcast says, wow, Easy sure looks gay.
That's pretty much what I was going for. Thank you, Lion of the Cub.
Chad's missing upper lip says, I look like a middle-aged lesbian. Middle-aged? No, I look old.
Yeah. No, remember, he's a grandfather / grandmother, depending on which form he's filling out that day. So you haven't even spoken in this clip yet, and we've already gotten a gold mine.
Yes.
So this was this morning.
That was this morning. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So okay. Well, let's let Easy talk.
And we have to just say this has been going on now. This will be the 6th annual food drive. Just incredible. Talk about where it started, and you have to be really proud at how it's grown.
Yes, and I cannot take credit for it. My audience came up with the idea, and we literally just passed the hat.
Oh no.
So you actually look like a softer, more fey Fred Rogers, from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. The later episodes when we didn't know Mr. Rogers was dying, but he was, sadly.
Oh, that nose. God, it's so fucking huge.
I've known you more than 2 years, and I had no idea you had that honker on your face.
Yeah,
I've never seen you in person. I hope
the profile.
It's
fucking Humpty Dance. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh God.
You look like MC Hammer on crack, Humpty.
And through grassroots efforts, raise a ton of money, and then we give the food away.
Look.
And it started out as a struggle because, we were having trouble getting people to get the word out.
Sure.
And
There's no one
listening. You guys, that really.
Well, I mean, you talk about this on the Eric Zane show, so I assume that dozens of people are aware of this, correct?
Oh yeah, maybe a couple. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Do you get to talk about this in the Insane Asylum, or is that a separate?
No, that's a different universe. Totally different universe. And I'm so pale.
What was the police officer you were dressed up as in the pizza commercial?
Oh, that was Officer Pizzarelli.
Yeah. Do you think Officer Pizzarelli might be able to help you raise funds? Could he do events? Could he ring the bell like the Salvation Army outside of our local Kohl's?
I love how Kurt just wrote God.
I know. I'm only now thinking we probably should have saved this for when Carl's on, but that's all right. It's going to take a long time to get. We're not even a minute into this, so we are not 25% through this yet. So let's hear what else you have to say.
They kind of put it over the edge for us. So with that, the need keeps increasing. So we keep raising more money and giving away more food.
It's amazing, and I mean, the expansion and the reach has really grown. I mean, how many people?
How long has Jesse Smollett been doing local news there in Grand Rapids, by the way? I didn't realize that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's there with Jasmine Crockett. Yeah.
People are you hoping to help out this year?
So Last year it was 150 families. Wow. This year we said, all right, we got to do more. So we upped it to 225, and we've been incrementally going up from the first year. So year 6, we'll just keep growing and growing and growing, and more people. We keep raising more money with the audience, and there you go.
Well, by the way, courtesy ericzaneshow.com. You provided pictures to the local news.
I guess so. Yeah. I don't know why they put that in there.
They probably have to, there's probably some legal thing. All right. So look, it's very easy to shit on the way you're dressed and the fact that nobody listens to your show. But if you help out 150 local families,
well, we upped it. We upped it. 225. We upped it.
I'm saying in years past, you've
yeah.
helped one
right.
Do you think 225 is overly ambitious?
No, we got it.
Oh, you got it already?
Yeah, we already got it.
All right.
The point of this was just to get the poors to show up. To get the fucking food. That was,
You mean like the people in our chat, like those kind of poor?
Yeah, let's see. Chad wrote, Zane's going to use his quote unquote donations for his sex change.
Yeah. Well, it is reminiscent of someone who was raising money for an art studio that there's rumors that it's a sex dungeon. But all right. Well, let's see what else is courtesy of ericzaneshow.com.
We're looking at images from previous giveaways. I mean, especially this year with food prices being.
Those are the hot chicks that listen to my show.
Yeah. So these are Zane's girls. Barker's Beauties were the girls on The Price is Right. These are Zane's Zingers. I'm trying to come up with what your girls would be called, but I'm not going to say which one. But I look at this, and there's one of them that I think I would. I'm not going to say who, though. I think that would be inappropriate.
High with the government shutdown, with the SNAP benefits that were threatened. I mean, especially
look at all those
this
cars.
year, it feels like people.
Dog food. We're giving away the dog food there. That's
Yeah. So these are cars that are lined up to donate the great food. No,
that's to get the food.
Oh, okay.
The people pull up and then you put the food in the car. That's part of the, that's how it works.
I didn't realize that there were so many poors where you live. I'm glad that you're giving back to the community.
Oh my God. They're there lined up for 2 hours before it even gets started.
Wow. All right.
Threatened. I mean, especially this year, it feels like people could use some extra help. What is the reaction at these giveaways? I just imagine they are so grateful for all that you're doing.
Absolutely. And I think it really puts into perspective the importance of what you just said. And
there is no one on the screen right now that I would. I just think I want to go
being
on.
Serious. I always have to put on that straight lace thing whenever these moments happen,
You're more serious in this clip than when you were talking about giving your kidney to somebody you barely knew.
100%. 100%.
When you see it out on the streets with people, it really kind of confirms that this has to keep happening to keep bellies full, and so that at least for one day, folks don't have to worry about being hungry or anything.
That's spoken like somebody who's done this for 6 years and has spent 35 years in broadcasting.
Right.
These are
the things you have to say. You have to say these things. By the way, there is no way to take the pause function on the video where I have a look that doesn't make me look like one of the bad guys in the Lord of the Rings. Holy shit. What an ugly, ugly man. Eudes Conchesito, whatever, says, I don't understand why making fun of this. Look at my fucking face.
Yeah.
We're making fun of me, not so much the giveaway. It's me. Jesus, look at that.
When Carl's on, we'll have to ask him if he'd be interested in a 4.5 minute cringe of the week and just let her rip.
Thing like that.
Yeah, it's huge.
Oh, is he talking about your nose?
Like we were just saying, the need is great this year.
Yeah.
People are watching, though, that, do have the ability to give. Are you guys still taking donations, or how can people help out maybe next year?
So really all it is when I talk about it on the show, people start donating cash. That's all covered basically for right now.
By the way, you're a reverse Aaron Imholt. He keeps asking for money to pay for his show. You're asking for money to give food to the poors.
Right. Well, yeah. And the thing is, we already got the money. The point of this was so that more people would pull up in the car and we'd throw the food in the fuck so we can get the fuck out of there and get to the Mexican restaurant down the street.
Well, oh, so your Mexicans are all still in the country. That's the difference.
Oh, yes. Yes. We have plenty of all the Mexicans nearby are documented as far as.
Oh, well, that makes more sense. Yeah, that would happen there. So I do want to get through to the end of this, but how does this exciting appearance happen? Was this booked weeks in advance? Did it come up?
Well, it was. I'm very fortunate that I can ask, and they said okay, because that's how it happened.
Yeah, it's. I've said this before. I'm shocked how many times you've been on local news, but I'm proud of you.
If you listen to the show next year at this time, you'll hear us talking about it.
The show's still going to be on next year at this time?
I hope so.
Right,
God damn.
I hope this one is too. Yeah.
We were fortunate to team up with the Grand Rapids Pit Bull Alliance. They bring literally tons of pet food.
We've got our own Pit Bull Alliance.
I was going to say, can you tell me a little about the Grand Rapids Pit Bull Alliance?
Yeah, these are, because you and I, for years, we thought that all pit bulls did was shred babies. Every time we turned around, there'd be some.
That is one of
baby
their
shredding.
favorite hobbies. Let's be honest.
Right. Well, I guess that's not true because we've got the Grand Rapids Pit Bull Alliance. I love them. And they convinced me that they are not baby shredders, that it's, I don't know, I guess they're made into being baby shredders by their owners.
By Michael Vick, is what I think.
Right.
I'm trying to say.
Right. That any dog would shred a baby if you teach it to shred a baby.
Well, don't, that is not encouragement. Don't head out there and figure that out.
No baby shredding.
By the way, for our visual audience, this mug of hot cocoa and this Christmas tree they're a real couple of just do it's. I mean, they are very light in those loafers they're wearing.
And give it away. So that's taken care of. And then we had extra money. So we purchased feminine hygiene products. And, we.
For the pit bulls?
No.
You got tampons for the pit bulls?
No, we give tampons. No, they're not used tampons, Christian.
No, but do they get inserted into the pit bull?
No,
alliance?
you idiot. The fucking people need those. We give them to the people, you asshole. The fuck is wrong?
No, they don't
with
go
you?
in the asshole. You're not using
No,
them.
the tampons have nothing to do with the animals.
Do you remember just last week when Piers Morgan said, I'd have no problem giving a female friend a tampon?
That's right. He did.
It was the gayest thing ever on this show.
Yeah.
Well, records were made to be broken, my friend.
Okay. Well, if that's what it takes, then I'm gay. I am gay. Clip that.
Cardiff, get that for me.
We're giving those away to folks as needed because that can be very, very expensive too.
Yeah.
So it
By the way, I'm going to nitpick on the graphic that they left the crawl on. Like our crawl is way down at the bottom. At the bottom, it says no questions asked, but the crawl going over the no questions asked. Does that mean that questions will be asked?
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to do with this tampon? Are you going to give it to Piers Morgan?
That's a great question. No, they're all boxed. They can take them home and do what they want with them. Use them as like Dracula's tea bag. It doesn't matter to me.
Those were the days.
very expensive too.
Yeah.
So it kind of just, we keep it as simple as possible and just focusing on needs. So
Yeah, we saw the date and the information there on the screen, but if you need some help, can you just pull up, no questions asked?
yeah, that's it. So on 3 p.m. on 1 week from today is when it will start, but people get there pretty early to line up.
Sure. Fuck.
Is that why you can't do the show at our regular time next week? Is because you're going to be helping poor people?
Yep. You know what's odd is when I'm looking straight at me, like right now, I'm looking at my image and I don't feel like I look round. But when I'm looking at this, I look fucking fat as shit.
Look at that side by side. Does that look like the same person?
It looks like when I'm looking right at the camera, it looks like I have a jawline almost. But there, I mean, it's just I'm a different guy, and I've got that look like I'm crying or getting raped.
Yeah, little column A, little column B.
And usually by about 3 p.m., at least as of last year, and I expect the same for this year, we'll have all the cars lined up for about a mile down on Stafford near 44th Street and 131. And so
now, is it important to give that specific of the location? Or is it just good enough to know it's at Irvine's Auto Repair, which
It
sounds like a
is.
fine.
It
By the way, it
doesn't-
sounds
I
like a
don't-
fine business. I think people should support Irvine's.
Oh,
Auto
they're
Repair.
wonderful. They are wonderful.
They're
but,
much better than Stoney's, the restaurant
No,
that sponsors
it-
Steel Toe. Yeah.
with the red jacket, you look like a valet at an Italian restaurant.
Oh yeah.
I look like a monster.
Employee of the month at Don Cuco's. Yes.
One per car, and I would love that we could give more away, but I would suggest getting there early because it probably will
Especially
be
if you want the
taken
TAMs.
away at some point.
That's what Opie
Amazing.
calls
Well,
them.
we
He calls them
will
TAMs.
of course, get all this information on our website. Any last word, though, to your listeners who really have helped continue to make this happen?
This is all them. I'm just a big mouth who happens to talk about it, and they're
Yeah,
so
that's what you
giving
do. You
and
never
so
take
kind.
credit.
They always have.
No, you don't take credit, but you're inside. You're being like, yeah, I did all this. By the way, you said big mouth, but did you mean big nose?
Oh, shut up. Fuck.
Been from the beginning. And I'm eternally thankful for the audience of this show. They're really, really fantastic.
Well, it's amazing what your listeners are doing and what you're doing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being
It's no
here.
big deal. I said, I'm just talking.
Come on.
I mean,
Come
look,
on.
for you, it is no big deal because you gave your kidney to a practical stranger. So this really is no big deal. But yeah, so you're like, oh, yeah, my audience is great. I'm okay, but my audience is terrific. All right. We've watched the whole thing. Let's get the final 15 seconds.
About it. But thank you to you because
gay.
the word gets
I'm
out
talking
and then
my
people come
hands.
and get the food. We couldn't do it without you, honestly.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Eric Zane, for being here. Happy holidays to you.
Likewise.
Thank you.
We'll be back after the break.
Fuck.
And that's the best is that I would never have known about that if you didn't send it to me, but you knew how good that was for the show.
Yeah,
And you
'cause
talk all the time about how much time I put in preparing this show.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
so much that we're not going to get to because of that, but I couldn't be happier about it. That was amazing.
Fucking terrible.
Love that.
I woke up from a nap and it hadn't yet been posted to their website.
Mhm.
And an audience member sent it. They go, "Hey, here it is." I'm like, "Uh-oh." So then I immediately, that's why I sent it the one time and it didn't go through. I was half asleep when I sent it because I woke up from my fucking nap. And so I knew you were going to love it. Shit.
I do love it. And, if you would like the opportunity to meet the person from that video, I've got good news for you. Go to hackamania.com for Hack to the Future, April 10th through the 12th in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And use a promo code BEARS. Try and get all Hook Nose. No, not Shuley. Eric Zane. Try and get him over there to Vegas.
Yeah, I make Shuley look like Michael Jackson after his last fucking nose surgery.
Yes, actually, you definitely do. So I'm sure that the chat appreciated just how much time we spent on that, right?
The jokes were nonstop, rapid fire. Not one of them paid 1 fucking cent. So brutalized for free. We do have a new member that would be Labyrinth Mystic, became a YouTube member. I thought he was before, but
Well, if you become again, sometimes we let these things
okay.
lapse.
And I don't know if we've mentioned these sweet souls. Matt Gray became a YouTube member, as did NR Bubba 411 and Mick Sonic. Thank you.
So, well, we appreciate that. And if you become a member, you get the bonus episodes. There's 2 bonus episodes every month, 2 tremendous series ongoing right now, Living in the Past with Stuttering John, and the periodic crossover with Blind Mike, Down the Drain with Julia Fox, going through her audiobook. And it's taking a long time, but no complaints from me. Well, if shitty morning television is something that you want to see, I've got a very quick visit with our friends there at the Fox Morning News in Philadelphia.
Talked about snow, and we've talked about Will Smith and his docuseries. I have a question for all of you.
What's that?
How would you find Will Smith in the snow? You look for fresh prints. Come on, everybody.
That could have gone so many ways.
That's so true. Let's talk about ice.
I like how she says that could have gone so many ways.
Yes, I know, because in a snowstorm, there's a reason Will Smith would stand out, but I don't want to say. I don't want to say what.
Well, because he's a black guy? Is that what?
No, I mean, I didn't say it. I don't know.
Well, that's true, though.
I don't know. I don't know why our buddy EZ said it. So we've got this is a semi-local story here in Southern California. A teacher on a text thread got in trouble for sharing an image, and it's actually an image that got a different teacher at some point during the run of this show in trouble because they shared it to a group text. The image is this one. It is we've shown this before.
We have.
And yeah. Well, I think it might have been a slightly different one because I don't remember the flat top on the kid, but so it's Little Tykes. It's a little play on that brand, and it's my first ankle monitor. Is there anything well, let's just say that this child might be able to be spotted in a snowstorm.
Right. It's horrible.
Okay. So let's see what the end result is.
John Solomon, a teacher at MacArthur Elementary School in Lakewood, who allegedly sent this photo in May to a group text message.
Cover up the kid's face. It's an AI kid, and they cover up the face.
The reason I showed it, I had to show the image because they blurred the kid out. I'm like, the kid is the funniest. Well, no, my first ankle monitor is actually super funny. But I mean, come on, let's actually get with the program here and see the kid. Okay, so he shared this in a group text. You can even see the screenshot has the teacher's name, John Solomon, right there. So you can't be like, oh, I didn't send it. Well, we'll see how it goes.
Message thread among members of the bargaining committee for the Teachers Association of Long Beach, or TALB. It appears to be an animated image in a fake advertisement using the logo from toy company Little Tykes. But
by the way, it is a fake toy, which really fucked up my Christmas plans. I was going to buy 30 of them. I don't want to say where I was going to take them, but I had some plans for these.
Lion in the Cub podcast says Easy is giving these away with the food. Not true. There is no such thing as a toy called My First Ankle Monitor.
That's one of my favorite chats we ever got. Okay.
Missing the E for a product called My First Ankle Monitor. The depiction shows a young black boy smiling while wearing the ankle monitor.
Yeah, you should have shown
Solomon's text reads, "We need this for our runners." We talked to multiple
teachers. I like how the kid, you can see, has 4 toes like Kunta Kinte.
I believe the term runners refers to special education students who at times wander off.
Yeah, there's no world where that is okay.
I mean, it's pretty funny, though, Gilbert Barrington.
Inappropriate.
By the way, this guy looks like he'd be a teacher in Southern California, specifically in Long Beach. I'm sure that there are dozens. He's like wearing the uniform.
Wrong.
He's perfect.
Wrong on all levels.
And my first thought was disbelief. And then after that was actually a sense of shame.
Manar Tatanji is one of Solomon's fellow union members.
It was a very gross, ableist, and racist stereotype.
I don't think we're talking about the same picture. I thought that it was hysterical. What's he talking about?
It's you know what? I wish Manar Tatanji would say, this is a horribly racist and horribly hilarious moment in time.
Yes.
As racist as this is, only a fucking idiot would not laugh at this horrible racist joke, but it's still just a joke.
Well, let's see if we've been able to get any spin from the teacher.
Ford reached out to Solomon multiple times via email and phone, but we were unable to reach him.
Got a Kings
Solomon has
jersey
denied
on.
sending the message.
So it's funny because this video, they play it at the start of this piece. He was able to get a Kings player, Los Angeles Kings, the hockey team, for our audience, to show up in class because of this video that he filmed. So, you've flown a little close to the sun. You might not want to share the Little Tykes My First Ankle Monitor.
Yeah,
and claimed someone must have hacked his phone.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? That solves it. The same thing happened to poor Anthony Weiner. Somebody hacked his phone and sent it. Yeah.
According to internal communications obtained by the Long Beach Post.
Keep a positive growth mindset and so just follow your dreams.
Reporting in.
Okay. I like how they finished with that, with him
saying,
being
follow your dreams.
Yes, Mr. Teacher guy. Yeah. All right. That is okay. That's a horrible thing to do.
Correct.
And we have to live in a world, though, where this is still just a joke. And though it's not okay, it's completely okay.
Yes. Right.
Does that make sense?
No, it absolutely does. Yeah, I'm Team EZ here for sure.
We can't be taking people's jobs away when they're adding absurd, horrendous levity.
Yeah.
We can't do that anymore.
Yeah. So I feel like we could both hear Chad's missing upper lip laughing when I showed that image a little bit earlier. Because look, funny is as funny
racists
does.
like Chad need to laugh too.
Yeah. All right. Well, Hamilton Burger. This is your Christmas present. Don't waste it. Don't worry. We won't. We appreciate that. All right. We have a real big political get. There's a huge interview that happened that I want to cover over in politics.
Who are these politics? Who are these politics?
Glenn Beck had a sit down with the president. You hear that and you think like, okay, President Trump. No. Glenn Beck had a sit down with the first president, George Washington. So Glenn Beck conducted an interview with AI George Washington.
We have programmed a lot of information and given you a lot of information.
Want to pause that right there as we see buff, black T-shirt, zaddy vibe, George Washington.
It looks like Harry Shearer.
Okay, I didn't think that, but now that you say it, I can't unsee it. He absolutely looks like Harry.
That's what I thought this was. That's AI and not Harry Shearer.
That is not it. Yeah, it would have been a lot cheaper to just put a wig on Harry Shearer.
Yeah.
But instead, it's AI George Washington. So let's hear a little bit about the parameters for the interview.
What's going on in today's America. Based on your writings and the writings of the rest of the founders, what is it that you feel is the biggest problem or where we should start to fix things?
Okay, so we're going to get an answer in a moment. Is that if you were talking to AI George Washington, is that where you would start?
No. The first question is, did you chop down the goddamn tree?
And then I would let you have that one first. And then I would say, is it difficult to go down on Mrs. Washington with your wooden teeth?
Right.
Do you worry
gotta
about
ask
splinters?
about the wooden teeth.
Yeah. Martha Washington, I believe.
If I may speak plainly.
Okay. And for our audio audience, the mouth does not sync up to what he's saying like at all. It's not even close.
Shit. It's shit. I thought we had fucking AI perfected, for God's sake.
Yeah. Well, they got porn pretty good, but this is a tall order.
My countrymen, the greatest danger to our republic lies not in foreign arms or political faction, but in the decay.
May I just interrupt you for a second? Could you just dumb it down just a little bit?
Okay.
It's so bad. If with 5 keystrokes, I can get an AI image of a 4-year-old blowing a horse, and it's perfect. And this is, how could it be that this is so terrible?
Why was that the example you used?
Because it's what I do.
Oh, okay. Look, it's 'tis the season.
I do have 29 points, and they're all referenced to exactly what we said in the past.
This, just speak in today's language.
Okay. I get it.
Oh, no.
So now they have the little graphic where he's refreshing. So they're telling George Washington to be stupider, which, by the way, someone from his time that was a world leader or a general would not be able to speak to idiots like me and Eric Zane. You know, we're not smart enough to talk.
I don't want to hear what you have to say with your brainy talk.
Yeah. So let's dumb it down.
Let me speak to Americans.
Forgot about that transition. And here he is. George Washington is speaking directly to the Who Are These Broadcasters audience right now.
If I'm honest, America's biggest problem isn't political or economic. It's all moral. You've drifted from the virtues that make liberty possible in the first place. Freedom. To be free, you have to have discipline. You have to have faith. You have to have character.
Do you think he's morphine? I don't feel so bad how much of a goblin I look like. He is.
Let's just say your nose doesn't look so bad all of a sudden.
No.
Do you think he's proud of his career choices that led him to this moment where he's sitting there with the GB microphone hanging from the ceiling, talking to AI George Washington? I think he might have a little time for self-reflection right here.
And if you don't have any of those things, laws can't stop anything. They mean little. Government turns either weak or oppressive. You have grown skeptical of truth. You're reckless with debt. You're comfortable blaming instead of building anything.
Do you think this music meshes with the image and the words of George Washington? I feel like they could just have him talk, right? We don't need to put royalty-free library music in the background, do we?
There has to be some type of pharmaceuticals that Glenn Beck has to be taking with regularity to okay this.
Yeah, they're probably a sponsor, if I had to guess.
And in my time, we understood that self-governance begins with self-control. Do you even recognize what self-control is? Public virtue matters more than public opinion.
It's just so goddamn boring.
I love the pause, the dramatic pause. By the way, we had a close-up of Glenn Beck a moment ago. I don't know that self-control is really part of his daily regimen.
Yeah, he's been pigging out. I thought I looked like shit on camera. He looks fat as fuck. His actual forehead is fat.
I'm glad. I'm glad that we got to see this after yours, so that I can feel better.
I don't feel as bad now.
Collecting these people, expecting things to
Who
change,
are
but
these
you
people?
haven't changed.
Oh, look at him. You can see the blood pressure issue. And he's so fat that the skin on his forehead, he's starting to look like Andre the Giant. It's enveloping his eyes. He's starting to look Chinese.
Yeah. I only have one clip of this because of how fucking boring it was.
Oh.
There's a lot of stuff you'll hear me come on here and say, like, yeah, I watched the whole 2 hour. No, I watched a good 3-4 minutes. Some would say even 6-7, but I watched 3-4, and I had to move on from this. What does Hamilton Berger say? Oh,
this is Glenn Beck should have hired Kevin Spacey to play George Washington. He needs to work. I do see that as well.
Yeah.
I
By
see
the way,
that there.
Retired Congressman Adam Kinzinger posted, "This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen." And I was in Congress for 12 years. It is one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. I think that's our buddy Liam McEnany. Why is Glenn Beck talking to Jeffrey Epstein? Yeah, I mean, I just put it up. We don't need to listen because of how boring it is. Maybe old GW had an island of his own, I mean, who's to say? Well, I don't want to read that one.
Chad's missing upper lip.
If it was a super chat, I'd read it, Chad.
He says if Glenn Beck gains any more weight, looks more Chinese, Christian will try to fuck him.
Well, EZ wants him now. What do you think about that? So as we visit the world of politics, a just horrific story has gotten caught up in politics, and that's the murder of Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle, allegedly by their son. And I want to kind of start with this tweet from someone named Dan Perlman, who makes the point that Rob Reiner directed the best American rom-com, When Harry Met Sally, the best coming-of-age film, Stand By Me, the best fantasy comedy, Princess Bride, the best mockumentary, This Is Spinal Tap, the best courtroom drama, Showdown, I think he means hands down, A Few Good Men. So I think that seemed like a good place to start with some context. Because of just some of the greatest movies of, well, the latter part of the 20th century, maybe not so much in this. And friend of the network, Chrissy Mayer, did speak to some of her people. Dear right-wingers, we know you didn't like Rob Reiner's politics. You should not preference condolences with a retarded, though I disagree with him. Shut up. Qualifiers for showing humanity are cringe. Your political stance is not as important as the tragedy.
And she's a conservative, right?
Very much so. Yes.
Okay, well that's a good thing to say. I'm glad she said that.
Yeah, and sort of one of the darlings of the farthest right, Jack Posobiec, said, "You won't see people on the right celebrating the horrific murder of Rob Reiner and his wife compared to the left's reaction to Charlie Kirk's murder." There's a community note there. Would you like to read the community note for our audience? Easy?
Yeah, you get community note when there's, well, a glaring omission, I guess.
Yeah.
And this time it says President Trump and the White House posted this in response to the death of Rob and Michelle Reiner.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a lengthy post and all kinds of filled with emotion. But I'm lazy. I'm going to let Piers Morgan read it.
Murdered, along with his wife, it appears, by their son, who's had many years of battling drug addiction and homelessness, and appears to have gone crazy and stabbed them both to death in the most barbaric of circumstances. Now,
at least he's treading lightly. I meant to start this clip when he started reading, but at least he's being very delicate when he talks about what happened to poor
I like
Rob
how
Reiner.
before that he calls him, what did he call him? Something and struggling?
Yeah, well, the son was definitely struggling with his mental health and addiction.
Wait a minute. Yeah, but he was talking about Rob Reiner.
Oh, was he? I thought
just got brutally murdered.
If you go
along
back
with
to if you go back to the still of the image of Trump's statement,
yeah,
Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star.
Well, don't worry. Piers is going to read all that.
It appears by their son, who's had many years of battling drug addiction and homelessness, and appears to have gone crazy and stabbed them both to death in the most barbaric of circumstances, is now under arrest with a $4 million bail. Donald Trump has just posted this.
So just sit back.
A very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star, has passed away together with his wife Michelle, reportedly due to the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding and incurable affliction with a mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome, sometimes referred to as TDS.
So even before we knew what had happened, I think the initial reports were, a robbery and they didn't expect anyone to be home, that sort of a thing before we knew that. Did anybody get any sense that it was like, well, it was his Trump derangement syndrome that probably led to these circumstances where he was, assaulted and murdered in his home?
Well, I don't know. Maybe Trump. I mean, Trump obviously thought that but he posted that way after it was already established that it was his son that did it. He was so late.
Let's go back to Piers.
He was known to have driven people crazy by his raging obsession of President Donald J. Trump, with his obvious paranoia reaching new heights as the Trump administration surpassed all goals and expectations of greatness. And
so now he's beating his chest for how
now
well
he's talking about himself. That's
with the golden age of America upon us,
and
perhaps like never before. May Rob and Michelle rest in peace.
Oh, well, if you put that at the end.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
This should surprise no one. I think, honestly, I'm more surprised that people are surprised. I'm more surprised that people are disgusted.
Sure.
Of course he's going to do that.
Well, yeah, there's that. Piers talks to his panel about it, but I'd rather listen to Stephen A. Smith talk about it.
And his wife just got murdered. Less than 24 hours at the time of this taping.
His cadence doesn't work for everything, and somebody needs to tell him that.
No.
It's the Lakers are not going to win with LeBron James on the roster.
Their son has been arrested for murdering them. You're hearing gross details about how they were murdered.
That's true. It's very disturbing.
And all you hear about is stab wounds, but if you really, really look into it, it was far more malicious than even that.
Stephen, don't tell people.
We know.
And the president is blaming Trump derangement syndrome. In other words, they were so nasty towards him, that's why it happened.
And I think that, we feature him a lot on the show, but it surprised even me that Nick Fuentes had a very calm and measured take on this, way
Wow.
more than Trump.
Now, this to me, just you mentioning this, sounds interesting. Of all these things, sounds to be the most promising, because none of this is interesting to me that anybody's like wound up over this. But I'm
It's
anxious
awful
to
that
hear what he has.
This guy had a daughter who now has to live with this. Her brother is in prison for murdering her parents, who are now dead. Her life is shattered and destroyed, and so many people's lives are destroyed. You go on True Social and make a joke about Trump derangement syndrome. It just goes to show there was never anything there. There was never a center. It was always empty. There was nothing inside there. And there's something tragic about that, being a part of it for so long. I mean,
So it was very heartfelt, talking about the emptiness inside Trump.
This is a guy who loves Hitler.
I mean, he's a fan. He doesn't love him. He's just he likes some of his work. Let's not say which parts. I don't like every album that the Stones put out, but there's some really good ones. Yeah.
I jumped off along the way, but you thought at one time that Trump really believed in America, believed in people, or something. I think he believes honestly in nothing. And now the only thing that's left is whatever people are projecting onto it.
So I saw someone else make the point that there may, Trump derangement syndrome, certainly something that we've seen throughout the media. There may only be one person left who has Trump derangement syndrome, and that's Donald J. Trump, because everything gets put through the filter. Like, let's for a second pretend that he's right in conspiracies about things. The fuck do you still care about the 2020 election? If you had won, you wouldn't be president this time. So what are you trying to prove? It's all right. That's it. That's the only soapbox part of this. So there's all this reaction, and there's a lot more, but I'm trying to move things along. Trump gets asked by a reporter that a number of Republicans have had to say, I wish the president hadn't said it. There's a whole bunch who said, like, no, that kind of makes sense. He should be able to say that. And he should be able to say anything he wants. But so Trump gets asked, this is his opportunity to maybe take it back.
A number of Republicans have denounced your statement on True Social after the murder of Rob Reiner. Do you stand by that post?
Well, I wasn't a fan of his at all. He was a deranged person as far as Trump is concerned. He said he knew it was false. In fact, it's the exact opposite, that I was a friend of Russia, controlled by Russia. It was the Russia hoax. He was one of the people behind it.
I think a lot of the times he's, doing like when you do a press junket and you're talking about the same movie for like 8 hours and you just go into the same anecdotes. I don't think he knows what files he's accessing in his storytelling. He's like, the Russia hoax. And like, all right. I mean, are you glad he's dead or not? What are you going to say?
Interestingly enough, though, if let's just say he really feels, if he was wronged, let's even say that Rob Reiner did maliciously wrong him and make shit up about him.
Yeah.
Is that a quality, though, that, some people would like that he says, all right, he's dead. Man, I hated that fucker. A lot of people exist that, like, they don't have a problem with him doing that, and I can actually understand it. Does it make it, it's ugly as hell? There's no question. But at least he's not fucking okay. I think perfect would have been him just not making any comment whatsoever.
Yeah,
but
you could comment on, there were other terrible, you could talk about the shooting at Brown University. You could talk about the stabbing in Australia. You didn't need to also talk about this one.
Right.
You could have talked about those. Yeah.
I think he also has to live up to, Trump's got a list of people that he doesn't like, and if they happen to get killed, he will dance on their grave. We know that. We know that about him.
It's really unfortunate for Sean Combs that Diddy is on that list of people he doesn't like, because he would have been pardoned like months ago if Trump liked him. There's a couple things that people can check out online. There's no reason to play any of this, but there's a clip of Rob Reiner talking to Piers Morgan after Charlie Kirk was murdered, and just very upset, talking about how senseless it was and how politics don't matter. And James Woods, who I follow on X, is very far to the right. And he sat down with Jesse Waters and talked about how much he loved Rob Reiner and they didn't care about their political differences. And James Woods goes so far as to call Rob Reiner a patriot, which that surprised me. He just has different beliefs than I do. So there is some good to find in all of these reactions, but there's also this.
Himself in career-wise, he became like a deranged person, Trump derangement syndrome. So I was not a fan of Rob Reiner at all in any way, shape, or form. I thought he was very bad for our country. Yeah.
So that's how he moves on.
So there you go. He's doubling down. Okay. That's what I know that sounds strange, but that's what a lot of people love about Trump.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, here's funny you say that because Chuck Todd, who is out of the professional commentator business, he does like stuff on YouTube. Let's see what he thinks about that reaction that we just watched.
He is America's asshole. I will say it. You don't have to. It is both a political strength for him.
It is.
That is what some voters want.
Well, yeah. So it's literally what you're saying. Some people love that about him.
I'd say a lot of people.
Yeah.
Love that.
It's was it 50? How many millions of people? Labyrinth Mystic, you two could be the heat miser and the snow miser. Bladt has the rounder face for heat miser. Zane has the nose for snow miser. Show next Tuesday. I do have some programming notes. One of them I finally was able to line up a short time ago. We'll be doing our Kissmas Spectacular, myself and Don Jameson, on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So that'll be the 19th. And then EZ and I will be doing our end of the year spectacular this upcoming Monday. We're going to squeeze in right between the creep off and Point Double Point. So basically 2:30-ish until before 4 o'clock Eastern. I know, but I'll say, oh, sorry, I should read it because we have an audio lines. Chad's missing upper lip says Kiss is fucking gay. But we have great clips that will prove that you're probably right. So I'm looking forward.
Yeah,
I'm always
says that like that's a bad thing. Everybody knows that we're all gay, a little gay inside. And the only ones who, and the ones that are super gay are the ones that say that that's fucking gay. So you're fucking gay, Chad.
Yeah.
Queer ass.
You said it. This would be a great time to play your Paul Stanley song, but we don't really have time. Carl will be with us.
We don't have the 4 minutes.
No, we don't, because Carl will be with us soon. So speaking of President Trump, before the Army-Navy game, he did the coin toss, or that's what this is supposed to be. You describe it for our audio audience, Eric.
Yeah, so the ref, when you do the honors, they hand him the coin. It's laying flat in his hand. And then he kind of,
Mr. President.
Yeah, I'll just.
He kind of just throws it straight in the air. So I don't even think it flipped.
It doesn't count as a coin toss, but
no,
the president threw it. He's like, hmm.
And who's this schlep clapping him? I would say, hey, fuckface, don't you know how to flip a fucking coin?
Well, I think
Harvey Dent teach you anything, you dumb motherfucker? Come on.
I gotta say, I like a nice Harvey Dent reference.
Jesus. He goes like this.
I'm
what an asshole. I'm more pissed at him for that than I am the Reiner statement.
Yeah, we do. The coin toss is atrocious. It's the greatest coin toss you've ever seen.
So bad.
I've got to pivot a little bit in what I'm showing and what I'm not to save stuff for future shows. But I've referenced Jasmine Crockett before. She's a congressperson,
Texas,
in Texas.
right?
Yeah,
Yep.
she's to the left, and her district isn't going to exist anymore. So I think she's running for Senate, and she's trying to explain why immigrants are so important to the country.
Go around the country and educate people about what immigrants do for this country, or the fact that we are a country of immigrants.
Right.
The fact is, ain't none of y'all trying to go and farm right now.
I did a really bad job on my clips. I've got a lot of like things popping up as I
looks
play
like
them.
there's some type of like a sales happening that you're getting notifications about.
Yeah, I usually do a better job, but not
Immigrants
this.
do for this country, or the fact that we are a country of immigrants.
Right.
The fact is, ain't
Right,
none
right.
of y'all trying to go and farm right now.
So she's given them the, I believe that's the what you're talking about, Willis.
Yeah,
look.
it is the what you
Yeah.
talking about, Willis.
None of you want to farm. So this is the Baptist Church 125th anniversary, the Grace Baptist
Okay.
Church. So you get a sense for who's assembled there. I'm not going to make any generalizations.
Well, yeah, this is like the church and the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, there you go. And
Okay.
she's saying,
That's like the Triple Rock.
Yeah, you guys don't want to farm.
Okay, so I'm lying. Raise your hands.
Am I the only one that finds
You're
her
not.
cute? She's hot.
No, I don't think I could see it. Yeah, maybe. When she loses her race, she'll probably be doing local news somewhere.
You're not. We done picking cotton. We are. You can't pay us enough to find a plantation.
I know that's right. You got yes. You got to throw that in. I know that's right.
I'm not gonna lie. The main reason I wanted that clip is that guy who's like, "Oh, that's right." Yeah, we are done picking cotton. Not me and EZ. We'll sign up. We'll pick cotton.
What's wrong with picking cotton?
Yeah, it's an honest day's work, isn't it? I mean, I guess I've never done it, but I'm just assuming. Do I even want to ask if there are any super chats? I feel like I shouldn't ask such a question.
It's been a little light. Definitely light. No, I have none. I don't know if did we do this one?
We did do that one. Yeah, thank you, Liam.
And then we did that one.
Yeah.
And then we did this one, and
So
that's all
we-
there is.
You could go through all of them.
There's
there's
three.
not that many.
Three
All right.
super chats.
Well, I'm going to shame people into giving us more money because we'll have a very quick Bears segment.
WATV, who are these bears? Who are these bears?
When last we left Who Are These Bears, there was a guy in Altadena, California, not far from here, who had a bear living in his crawl space. And the bear is still there, but circumstances might have gotten a little worse.
Week, this Altadena home has had a tenant that doesn't pay rent, doesn't clean up after himself, and weighs hundreds of pounds.
Now we know he's getting angry with the stomp foot, and he's retreated a little bit.
So this is footage we didn't have last week,
yeah,
where they're
he's
trying to get
breaking
him out,
shit.
and he's pissed.
Big Bear has been living in this crawl space underneath Ken Johnson's
I do
home
love
for the
this.
last
I love
week.
when he crawls
Monday
out.
night,
He's so
the plot
fat.
thickened, and so did the bear traffic.
I looked at the rest of the video. It turns out it was another bear.
So now he's got two fucking bears.
They're
Two bears
fucking underneath his house.
The bears might be fucking under the house. Hey, you fucking.
Johnson says his security cameras caught a second bear.
Sorry, what were you going to say, Izzy?
Why don't they just blast these fuckers? What the fuck?
Well, you can't. Once you call the authorities, then there's a record of it. I guess you could.
Just trank them and then drag them the fuck out and take them up to the mountains. How the fucking hard is it? That's what these motherfuckers are paid for.
Well, that bear had been tranked and had been brought to the mountains, but he came down.
Casually wandering up the driveway, strolling over to the crawl space entrance and peeking inside like it was touring an open house.
Looked in the hole, thought, nope, this is occupied, and came back down the driveway.
So at no point do any of these bears think, oh, there's people living here. I should probably move on. He's like,
No.
oh, but there's a bear in the basement. All right, fuck this. I can't be here.
Massive male bear that's been living in this crawl space for a week is tagged, and the State Department of Fish and Wildlife
He's
tells us
posing.
this means officials have crossed paths with him before.
I should look and see if this bear has an Instagram. Somebody must have started it.
Bear is 550 pounds. So this is a large black bear. It is male. We have trapped, tagged, and then relocated this bear before.
Court
says-
clopping, by the way, sounds like a name that Todd Pettengill would come up with for a phone scam.
Court clopping.
This is Kurt clopping. Yeah, you heard me. I mean, there's probably lots of corners in his house where he could have done this interview for the local news. It's the number 2 media market, but he's got this angle. He's
The
got
best lit area, the best backlit area.
I would say both you and I are in more professional settings than he are. What does Chad say?
He says it's California. You cannot evict in that state. You see, that's another nice joke by you. You're getting so much better.
Yeah, but where's the money?
Yeah, pay some money, you sick fuck. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, let's see if we can get Chad's missing upper lip to give us some money. Now that we're joined by Karl Hamburger. How are you, sir?
Using me for super chats? Is that what this show has become?
Well, yeah, that's actually
exactly. What's up, Easy? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, my friend.
Did you see Easy on the local news at the beginning of our show? It was
of course I did.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Someone suggested that could be the cringe of the week.
Well, it was me. What do you mean someone? It was me, shithead.
I forgot.
Well, Karl, we appreciate you coming on, and I know that I don't know exactly what day it is because I'm a heterosexual man, but I know your birthday is coming up.
It's true.
And I heard that your pal Drew Lane got a cameo from 225, but you know Eric Zane. He doesn't even watch this show, let alone some of the other shows. So I wanted to introduce him to influencer 225. Do you think you can give him like a one-sentence explanation before we watch him in action?
225 is a guy who goes around Miami Beach asking for women's phone numbers all day long. And after he gets rejected, he plays a hand of blackjack on his phone.
Yep. And we might see all of those things happen right here.
His name is 225, and he's covered in tattoos with the number 225.
Yeah. Why does he go by the number 225, Karl?
That's what he benches, baby.
Goddamn right.
Oh, fuck.
I knew Easy would love that.
Hey, how's your day going? Great, never talk. What's your name? Ariel? Nice to meet you. We're filming, Ariel. I know, I just do filming content, talking to beautiful women like yourself. How's your day going? Good?
Pretty good.
Let's make it great. Let me get your number real quick. You know the drill.
I don't think so.
Why's that?
I don't need that girl that doesn't give you your number, no.
But you know you want to.
No. If you find my Instagram, you'll see why I probably won't give you my number, but...
Why is that? Just tell me. Just tell me. Why is that?
I'm a little famous too, let's put it that way.
Okay. I
So
respect
I don't
it.
just give out my number like that, actually. I changed my number so I don't have random people like you.
Well, now I'm not a random. We just, you know what I mean?
I don't even know your name. What's your name?
225.
225?
That's my name.
Okay. Yeah, no.
We had that too.
So nice
Second
to
time.
meet you,
So
225.
nice to meet you. Take care.
Tag me at It's Ariel Gadar.
So
See you in the DMs.
This is how it goes
Peace.
a lot of the time for him.
Whatever. What can you do?
What can you do?
Shot it, man. I had it too. I had that, bro. I don't care. That was me. That's me. Smile was there. Everything was there. Rainbow rebound. Come on.
And then this is what Karl was talking about.
Awesome. See ya.
He plays a hand at blackjack at the end.
All right. This is now the second time I've seen a video where he hits on a girl who goes, I'm actually kind of famous.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have a single follow-up question for that.
I
like, that's
know.
your in, idiot. Like, holy shit, you are.
I
What do
want
you
to know
do?
about her.
Right. He just sits there and goes, all right, but give me your number though.
You can,
Yeah, but seriously,
give
though,
it
give me
to
your
like,
number.
let's do a collab maybe.
Yes.
You know, and
It's such
Did
an
anybody
opening.
find out about her? Did anybody get any info about her?
So you're so now you want me to do more work. Easy. You think
Yeah,
should
I
have
want
done
to
some
know about
research.
that chick.
Right. You're absolutely right.
She wasn't
actually.
that hot. The other chick that he was talking to was really hot. She's like, I'm kind of famous. I'm like, holy shit, this guy, he goes in with a plan and he never diverts from that plan. He cannot think on his toes at all. And Eric, one of the funniest things about this guy is I don't even know if he might be asexual. I don't even think he wants to bang these girls. Because there were these two chicks who were both hanging out at this restaurant and they're like, hey, have a seat. There's a chair right here. We got extra food. Order a drink. And he's like, no. Just give me your number. Just give me your number. And he walked away from them. I'm like, what else do you want, man? These girls are both like, hey, look at a guy. Come hang out with us.
Does he walk into the restaurant with no shirt on?
He might have been shirtless. I think he was outdoor restaurant.
Yeah, some of the videos he does have a shirt on, but all right, let's squeeze just a couple more minutes out of him because
how is this a broadcasting? What is the format of the show? What's going on? Chris?
All right,
do we need to have another meeting?
We probably do, but so what I wanted to do was I'm like, oh, that'd be fun to get a cameo from 225, and then I looked at them, and not only are they $50, every single one of them is this, but changing the name.
They my dog brush. Any chick that we want, we could get. This is what we do. We don't flex it. It's just the lifestyle that we chose. We don't take L's. We go in the feed. These things walk by, so you let them know. Bust the Yui, they don't come back. See ya. And listen, we got to be in the gym, though, bro. 6 or 7 days a week.
6 or 7 days a week.
Out here. It's what we do. It's the lifestyle, man. Happy birthday, bro. Live it up. Any chick that we want, we could get.
So it's not even 30 seconds. It's $50. And he gives the same one to everybody. So instead, Karl, I thought for your birthday, I would get you a song from your favorite singer.
Happy birthday, Karl. Specifically from Christian, who is a way better friend than anyone else.
Look at that filter on her
even Adam
face.
Bush.
Yeah, because her
Holy
video
shit,
I've never seen her. That's John's filter. That's how hard that thing's working. Yeah. So you may never have seen Christine Knowlton, Eric Zane, but you're gonna love her. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
I had an approach for what I wanted her to do, and she follows instructions well.
Way better friend than anyone else, even Adam Bush.
That's also true.
Why? Because Christian is the only one that got you a song.
You can decide if that makes me
So
best
far.
or best or worst. Yeah. Well, that's true. There's still time.
So, Karl, you wouldn't have any luck at all.
I did mention that this might not have been the best year for Karl. There were a couple of things that happened, and you might get the sense that I put some things on a list, and she may or may not just read through that list.
Even if it wasn't for bad luck, you couldn't even get fucked. Even if you were a duck.
Okay, I didn't.
Karl ain't nothing but a curse. Ever since you fell out of your mom's purse, which is another way of saying vagina.
So this is all Christine. I wish I could take credit for this, Karl.
Guitar is way too loud. Way too loud.
I really like the melody that she always sings on these songs.
You got a medallion by Christian that really confirms this. It's just your life is a hit or miss. You never ever listen. Let's face it, Karl, you are a curse.
So she came up with a theme that you're cursed or you are a curse.
What happened for this little baby? Bet you miss sucking your thumb, which is slightly bigger than your penis, and your bed is full of cum. Let's face it, Karl, you are a curse.
I did tell her to be mean because it would make you laugh.
Did
So
you
I might
tell her
have-
my penis size, Christian? I thought that was a secret between the two of us.
I thought that it was time to introduce it to the audience.
Yeah, let this guy crash at my house. Sing a song with the Isotopes. This is how he repays me.
Yeah, he will strike. He acts like a wolf, like he's all sweet and kind. But you give him an inch, he'll take a mile. He does.
Now that
with
I've
me
seen that
all the
huge
fucking
nose of
time.
yours.
See, the problem is that his wife makes him think that he has a very big penis because she has never seen a white guy penis before him. So now he's all proud of it. He's going around talking about my small penis. It's kind of fucked up, actually.
Yeah, and easies that doesn't work at all.
Yes,
let's not get away from what really matters, Karl. Let's get back to the song.
All right.
You used to play the mandolin. Now you play with yourself and it's a sin. No more plucking for you. You're so sad, I bet your balls are blue. I knew this for a fact. Let's face it,
I did reach out to Adam Bush. I guess that's where I got that insight.
Karl, you are a curse.
You're saying Carl's
Oh,
a
you
curse.
You're a curse, which I didn't say he's cursed. I just said, oh, yeah, here's a bunch of bad things that happened this year. Go to town, Christine.
For high six figures from a former substitute teacher and Uber driver.
That's true. That did actually happen.
What the fuck went wrong? I really think you need to hit a bong. Let's face it, Karl, you are a curse. Took a trip to the Villa Roma in the Poconos. God, they let anybody in there.
Oh, is that hotel disaster that everyone's
Probably
talking
true.
about?
The Chrissy Mayer's content hotel.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what. Yeah, she literally all the words I put. She's like, I'm going to put that in the song.
That went terribly wrong. People are still talking how bad it was. Couldn't have been any worse than you are in bed.
Don't be
I'm not gonna
fucking
lie.
cute, Christine.
I didn't realize she winked at you because I've only watched this once, Karl. This is the second time I've seen it.
Let's face it, Karl, you're just a curse. The Chicago Cubs disappointed you like you did your mama. But there's always next year. The Cubs will probably want to ram you in the rear. Let's face it, Karl, you are a curse. The Buffalo Bills still could go to the Super Bowl. But even if they don't, they've had a great run as a Hallmark movie.
Also true.
Unlike your life, which is like a snuff film, no snuff at all.
Easy. We're a little bit more than halfway through the song. What are your thoughts? This is
I
the first,
hate
I'm
you.
assuming this is the first time
I
you've
hate
ever
you.
seen Christine.
I hope.
Look, I did this on WATP last year, so you didn't have to sit through the Christine song last year.
You've inflicted so much pain that I hope your kids, Rob Reiner, you, and Mrs. Blatt today.
Well, funny that you should say, because I think that there was some karma, because I was like, oh, here's all this bad stuff that happened to Karl, and then the next night we did get robbed. Someone broke into our house and stole the fake jewelry that I gave my wife. So jokes on me, I guess. That is true. That's a fact, Jack.
Fuck.
Yeah. They apparently know how to break a window and crawl through it without having the alarm go off until they leave. Yeah.
Fucking SoCal, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Fun place.
Nice place to live in there.
Yeah.
Asshole. Way to put your family in jeopardy.
Hey, it's 83 degrees today. What am I going to do?
Shit.
Okay, that's fucking sad. Let's face it, Karl, you are a curse.
Let's face it.
You had a bad conversation with your friend Mikey in prison.
Oh. That's true. That didn't go that well.
Right.
I hope he doesn't drop the soap. Even if he does, he's thinking of you. Let's face it, Karl, you are a curse. I heard your dishwasher blew up. No one was hurt. It flooded the upstairs and soaked right through, ruining your one-paneled basement. No more man cave for you. Let's face it, Karl, you're just a curse.
I'm trying to like it now.
Yeah, well, yeah. Now it's funny again.
Don't write yourself off yet. More than anything, I know you're excited to be in Las Vegas in April. They'll probably throw you in the circus, back where you belong.
Mm-hmm.
So happy birthday, Karl, and remember promo code
Beck.
All right. How much money did you pay for this?
Okay. So her regular price is $20. It was 50% off, $10.
Okay.
I had some Cameo credits. So it was, I had 93 credits. So I spent 70 cents on that.
Okay.
But, I think she got $10, but I didn't spend it.
I hope she uses the $10 to learn a third chord on that goddamn thing. What the fuck with this music? She's the worst.
I think she's getting better. I don't know.
She's so terrible.
So in my brain, it's not leaving. It is not leaving.
Christian, you have found the person who is poisoned for all shows. I've featured Christine Knowlton on Who Are These Socials, on Who Are These Podcasts. Yep. It is the one thing that everyone tunes out of. It's the thing I get the most complaints about. And Christian, his instincts are amazing. He goes, we're going to have Karl on WATP. What should I do? Get Christine Knowlton.
Now, look, did I know she was going to write a 4.5-minute song? No.
Yes, that's what she does. Yeah. Of course you knew that.
Oh, so I did know that. Yeah.
She's going to do the 3 verses, 5 choruses. You know that.
You might be surprised, but there isn't anything that I put on the list that she didn't find a way to get in the song.
No, she gave you your money's worth. That's
my 70 cents.
Your 70 cents. Well, she doesn't know that. I mean, God.
No, she got
the dishwasher. That hurts. I mean, that's too soon, man.
I know. I had to, that actually was a late addition to the song. I was like, hey, if you didn't record it yet, and she hadn't. But the best thing was I got this, and then that day you and Michael were watching her on Who Are These Socials, and everyone was talking about how much they hate her. I think you said you wanted something bad to happen to her, and I'm like, oh boy, do I have something that's going to be great for Chris.
She must be so thrilled to think she has a fan. That is so cool. Easy. She literally puts out videos that I will go and find. They'll show up in my feed, and I'm the first person to watch it. It's been up for 3 or 4 days, and it has 1 view because I'm the one watching it.
That sounds like my YouTube channel.
It's like your YouTube channel. It's a lot like that. It's really bad.
It's absolutely. I don't know. She's a gift, wouldn't you say, Karl? The gift that keeps on giving is
her
Christine
confidence is what's amazing about her. She's never said anything funny. She gets very sexual. She loves to talk about sex and doing all sorts of crazy things, even though, I mean, I can't imagine there's a guy on the planet who's that hard up that desperate.
Oh,
no,
come on.
no.
I was at the live show.
Yeah,
Give me a
Shuli
break.
built a whole network around the guy who's hard up enough that he would definitely,
All right, aside from TSN fans, I'm just saying there's not that many people out there who would want to.
I actually just meant John. He's the only one I meant. But I know I said that let's talk for 5-10 minutes, but I did find a Corey Feldman interview that I don't think you've seen.
Great.
So he was on a local show here in Southern California, and I would say that the show is actually huge. It is he's a legal guy, and yes, I'm trying to fight Gervie's Law is the name of the show, and there's a video version of it, and it's been up for 2 weeks, and he's got Eric Zane like view count there of 172.
Wow.
So yeah, but so his co-host for this episode is a former girlfriend of Corey Feldman. So obviously we are going to get some real chemistry.
We need to bring in one of your favorite people, Carrie, Corey Feldman. Yay. Welcome back to Gervie's Law, Corey Feldman.
I know I was going to do that too.
I don't want to pause it right away, but I just did. I'd say Corey's looked better. Do you think that that's a fair assessment, Carl?
This is just recently he recorded this?
This is like 2 weeks ago, yeah.
What's this new look he's going for? What kind of... It's like a hat and a helmet at the same time.
Well, he's got the hat with the headphones low.
Oh, the backwards headphones.
Yeah, so that it doesn't... Because he can't fit it on the hat.
And
maybe not wear that. Maybe don't wear that hat when you're doing an interview for a podcast.
Or go with earbuds instead. Oh, yeah, hey.
Much
yeah,
like...
This looks good. It's a good look.
Much like me when I'm setting up who are these broadcasters, he doesn't know the difference between landscape and portrait, and nobody wants to tell him. If I had to guess, he probably didn't know that they were filming it, so he's like, "Oh, this is just a podcast." But Corey's very excited.
Hi, everybody.
Aw.
Hi, Carrie. How are you? Thanks for
Corey.
doing this. Hi.
Of course. I mean, we just saw each other a week ago.
Right.
And,
Well,
yeah, we're karaoke.
And we were doing karaoke.
That's right. Carrie.
Yes.
That woman without makeup would look like Geddy Lee. Look how much fucking makeup is on
It's
that
like
woman.
a fucking retarded Navi from goddamn
Avatar. Okay.
Karaoke or karaoke?
No, so on my box set, Love Left 2.1, it's a 6-disc set, and one of the discs is called Karaoke.
So I'm going to let him talk more about karaoke. Unfortunately, Carl, by the time I saw this, I had already invested in the Christine Knowlton video. But maybe for next year, some karaoke will be in order.
And what it is an instrumental disc. Some of my greatest songs, but instrumental versions with just the TV track, which means there's background vocals so you can sing along. And then there's another disc where we actually have word videos. So you can...
So he's explaining how karaoke works, but remember, it's called karaoke because
like anybody is going to be interested in singing his fucking songs.
Look,
I traveled all the way to Detroit to see him live, so I'm in on this one. I love his music.
I mean, if Ascension Millennium is on the list at a karaoke bar, I would be hard to pass it up. But I don't know about 6 discs.
Put in the word videos disc, and you can read along and you can sing along. So you can do karaoke.
So if you thought that this story couldn't get worse, it can.
But then I was invited last week to Carrie's little karaoke party. And of course, hers is called Carrie.
That's right. That's right. You know,
they're adorable.
I hate them.
What?
I don't think you need to explain what karaoke was. I think we all got it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, so what I do is I remove the vocal track. Now listen to this. Then you can watch on a screen what the words are as it's. Yeah, we know.
And you sing along.
Fuck.
All right. Okay. Well, that's because you're a musician. You know how that works. Beef McLarge Big. Thanks for the 2 pounds. Carl, your haircut is terrible. Did you lose a bet?
No, I'm cursed. Did you not hear the song?
I can play the song again for
my hairstylist hates me.
I'll leave.
No.
Fuck off.
All right. But,
by the way, this guy likes.
Oh, that's a dick.
No, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Jesus.
Take that down.
What happened? What I missed?
It's a big fucking cock out there.
Oh.
Were you stuttering, John?
I didn't even see it.
All right. Well, let's leave room for the edit.
Thanks, Rob Sal's muzzle collection.
Oh, fuck. There's a big
Okay, but if you send that again with $10, maybe we'll show it.
I am so sorry. I didn't even see the cock. It's little on my
because
screen.
it was erect, so you don't know what that looks like.
Right. No, I think it was just a dildo, guys. I think we're fine.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. So let's see. Corey and Carrie have known each other for a while.
I was on one of his first albums, All the Back.
That's true. This is true. That's right. Actually, it wasn't one of my first albums. It ended up, because this is how things happen, but it ended up on my most successful album ever, Carrie, which is Angelic to the Core.
Did you know Angelic to the Core was his most successful album ever, Carl?
Why is he getting technical with these details? Why does Corey think that his music career is so interesting that every time he's in an interview, it's like a behind the music? It's like, okay, whatever. I sang on an album that you did. I don't know which one it was. Fine.
What a egomaniac, too.
I know.
And he's the worst kind because he has no idea. He is clueless to the fact that he is not popular. He's only popular because he's a punchline.
Yeah.
Yes.
We one of the last times Carl was on, we watched Billy Corgan talk to him, and that didn't help because he's like, "Oh, look, an actual famous guy is treating me like I'm a serious musician. He must not be joking."
The song was from the Angelic to the Core album, and it was the song about having peace in the world. It's called "Take a Stand," and you were on that song, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was a couple songs actually. It was like, oh
no, I'm wrong. Hold on, you weren't on "Take a Stand." That was actually Susie. Never mind.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
he confused her with his ex-wife.
So even the people who performed in the album don't know the songs. Take a hint, Corey.
Right.
No one knows your music. We're not interested in it. It sucks.
Well,
this fucking box set that he's selling is hilarious too, because he's been selling this box set for years now.
Yeah.
And he only had a couple hundred of them made, and it's still the first thing he promotes on every show that he goes on. How much money could he possibly make if he did sell out?
Space in his fucking crawl space.
Yep.
Well,
they smell like mold.
Well, the one thing we know about Corey is that he hates drama.
I want his drama. Are you kidding me? I hate that stuff.
Well, you have a little drama.
What? What drama?
Can we talk about Netflix, Charlie Sheen?
Oh God, Jesus! What do you want me to say? There's nothing to say. I mean, other than that, like we said what we had to say. It's to me very disgusting that Netflix is supporting that.
Supporting what?
Supporting the lie.
Speaking of lies, get ready for a doozy.
well, Netflix does a lot of things
I don't really go
that
much
are,
further into it. My phone's just disconnected. Conveniently enough, what a good time for that to happen, huh? They just unplugged. Where do we plug?
All right, he's plugging himself in, Carrie. He got unplugged.
So I can't hear anything you're saying.
Right.
Wasn't that good timing?
I think I
God saving me from the hot seat, right?
Is that the Christian? Is that the Wolf Pack? There's like a secret organization that's against Corey that is pro pedophilia in Hollywood. So did they just sabotage him and unplug his phone?
Yeah, someone in the Wolf Pack. He of course has the wired headphones, so they just snipped them. Yeah,
Corey, God damn it, you can't get away from these guys.
But all of a sudden, it seems to start working again.
God pulled the plug out. Except that's enough.
Yeah, so
God saving me from the hot seat, right?
Corey, you pulled the plug out.
God pulled the plug out.
Remember 8 seconds ago when he said he couldn't hear, but then he answers.
Yeah, good point.
Kirby's question.
Well, are they in the same room though? Because he looks like he's looking over at him.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So maybe you can actually hear him.
Yeah, I think that's. I'm pretty sure that he can hear him. There's.
I think I'm most pissed at the broadcasters that put this guy on. You know,
he works for. You can see the logo, so he works for KABC here in Los Angeles. But this is his internet show. We saw that it had the whopping 172 views. So, the real Anthony Cumia, who of course is not the real Anthony Cumia, he wants to know if your mandolin was okay.
It is okay. Thank you for asking. So the Isotopes played a show this past Saturday night. We did our Christmas show at Three Heads, and Hellraiser 69, who you might see in the chat from time to time, came out to the show. And before we started playing, I pulled my mandolin out, was tuning it up because I play mandolin on the Chipmunk Christmas song. And he came running over. He's like, "Oh my God, you actually have your mandolin out in public." I said, "If you fucking take a photo of me, motherfucker, and post this on the internet, so help me God." Could you imagine? People actually saw us performing on a mandolin on stage in front of people. The internet would never let me live it down.
Especially if you looked a little bit sleepy in any of the pictures. Like, if
oh my gosh,
thanks for a second. Yeah.
Could you imagine if I had like bed hair or something? It looked like I just got up from a nap and I'm playing mandolin.
I've got one more clip from this, Karl Feldman. I got one more clip from this, and it's actually Carrie remembering how mistreated child stars were in the 80s. This happened to her at a party.
Jacoby.
Yes, Bobby Jacoby. He's cool now. We're good.
Yeah.
But Bobby Jacoby goes, ask whoever it was, how fast his grandma, I'm 12 years old and I can't believe I'm remembering this. He goes, ask this person how fast his grandma can run. You won't believe it. So I turn and I go, how fast can your grandma run? And he looks at me and goes, that's not funny. My grandma doesn't have legs. And
That's it's a fucking great joke.
Actually, it's pretty funny.
She's traumatized by it. I'm like, this is the best thing in the entire interview.
Well, how fast can she roll then?
Right, exactly. Well, before we get out of here, Karl, I have to congratulate your Bills for an unlikely comeback win against Blind Mike's New England Patriots. And I saw something from Josh Allen that I don't know. I feel like this is probably what some of the season has been like for Bills fans.
In the AFC East at 3-0, Bills have to win this game to stay in the hunt. And oh boy, Josh Allen is going through it along the sideline.
So yeah, he's just throwing up on the sidelines, and he gets asked about it after.
That's, I mean, if they don't catch it every game, I don't know. Like it basically happens every game. You know, if I don't get enough out pregame, you know, it usually happens at halftime. If I don't get enough at halftime, it usually happens in the third or fourth quarter, and that's just, I don't know why I do it. It just happens, and
Isn't he a Buffalo Wild Wings spokesperson? Like they're like, we got to cancel this immediately.
Yeah, probably throwing up because of the various sauces that I had there. What was the chat you put out there?
Spicy garlic gets me every fucking time, guys. Never eat that.
By the way, I forgot just how handsome he is until I saw this close up. I can see how he ended up with a movie star. So good for him. And how because this is what people tune in for, Karl. How are you feeling about the Bills, especially now that the Chiefs are officially out of the way?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't worried about the Chiefs, but I like what the Bills are doing right now. They get healthy and they can beat the Eagles. That's the big game left on the schedule. That will, I think they can make a run.
From Karl's mouth to Josh Allen's very handsome ears.
Can you believe this guy vomits? What is he, Donovan McNabb? He's vomiting during football games all the time. Yeah. Like he's supposed to be the leader of the team. Like the Hard Knocks thing that they showed, the Bills camp. And they're showing like everything's about Josh Allen. Everything's about number 17. The whole team rallies around this guy, and he's vomiting in the third quarter.
What are you doing right now? Why are you talking shit about your quarterback?
What are you nervous?
What is wrong with you?
Oh no, you nervous? You might not win the game, Josh. What's going on?
What kind of a Bills fan are you?
Who vomits during a football game? I mean, I do because I'm drinking a lot, but why is the quarterback?
So I don't see every Bills snap. This was news to me. Have you seen him vomiting on the sideline before? Is this kind of par for the course?
So I have not. Okay. And when it was on the broadcast, a lot of people from my house were watching it. All the women knew about this. My wife's just like, oh yeah, he vomits before every game. Like, so I don't follow him on Instagram. You know what I mean? So I don't know like that kind of shit. My wife knows all their like personal relationships. She's the one who told me that his wife was pregnant and everything. I'm like, I just know football. I just watched the football game.
Yeah.
That's
so you
very
haven't
guy
seen
of
the
you.
you
That's
haven't
very
seen the
manly.
Hallmark movie yet? The
I've
Bills
not
Hallmark?
seen the Hallmark movie yet, although we did talk about potentially viewing that. I do love watching really bad movies. My favorite movie is The Room, Tommy Wiseau, who's going to be in Buffalo this weekend, and I'm in Vegas.
Oh, well, that sounds like first world problems, as they say. You're going to be having.
You can't just be sad for me, Christian.
No,
I'm cursed.
Because Tommy Wiseau was at LA Comic-Con. There was a booth for him, and you never walked by the booth where he wasn't there. A lot of times the people signing and selling stuff take breaks. Not Tommy Wiseau. He doesn't want to miss a single sale. So
he's the best. What do you mean? Are you saying that's a bad thing?
No.
He loves the fans.
I have one final clip that's not Karl specific, but I get to show off a new piece of production. On our next episode, which I'll talk about in a moment, we'll have a segment called a 6-7 Christmas. And this is from Doug.
It's a very 6-7 Christmas, the most expensive time of the year. Crappy gifts all from China, drain the bank account to zero. It's a very 6-7 Christmas, the gayest time of the year. Listen to Who Are These Broadcasters? And set your Christmas tree on fire.
So when I saw that I had a 45-second jingle, I knew it was going to be a special one. So thanks.
It stinks.
No, stop it.
Thanks, Doug.
I love that one.
Thanks for putting that together.
And there's signs that a trend is over, and this might be the death knell for 6-7.
I'm Joe Buck along with the Hall of Famer Troy Aikman. Let's talk about the Miami Dolphins. They come in with a record of 6-7. 6-7.
God, look at him. White Jay-Z. Look at that.
White Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
I hate Troy Aikman so much. I know people hate Chris Collinsworth and people hate Tom Brady. And I think Troy Aikman, he's never said one thing that I didn't already know. And he was an NFL quarterback who won like 3 Super Bowls. And he's just like, yeah, you got to throw the receiver who's open. Yeah, okay, Troy. Thanks. Glad you're here, buddy.
They better be careful to not get intercepted here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They're either going to run it or throw it on this play. You know that from the formation, do you? Wow. Good stuff, Troy.
Well, Karl, a happy 6-7 birthday to you. What's coming? What's coming up show wise? I know you're going to be in Vegas, but some special, at least one special show from Vegas, right?
Yeah, so I'm doing Drew's show in a little bit, and I have a podcast we're going to be looking at that is Nick Reiner on Dopey. I don't know if you guys have seen clips of this, but Nick Reiner back in 2018 was talking about relapsing and drug addiction and stuff like that. So we'll talk about that. I also have clips of Howard Stern from this morning announcing 3 more years at SiriusXM.
Why?
Howard has re-signed. I know, it's so tedious.
I would have listened to the whole show if you're like, and today was his last show. I'm like, all right, I should listen out of respect.
No, it's tedious as hell. But we'll be covering that on WATP tomorrow as well. I have a bunch of clips from it. So Adam Bush will be on and producer Chris, 5:30 Eastern time. And then this Saturday, I'll be doing the WATP regular weekend show from Patrick Melton's house at the Nobody Likes Onion Studios while I'm out in Vegas. So.
And as I asked you when we were on the phone last night, you will actually go in the house and not just stand out in the street and yell at Melton, right? You'll actually, yeah.
Well, I'll probably get Vegas Beer Sales Jerry to drive me down there, so anything can happen at that point.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
He's got a lot of good ideas, that guy.
He'll be ready with his camera just in case Cardiff shows up.
For sure.
So what we have going on here for this show, the next week or so, is that Friday will be Karl's favorite show of the year, our Kissmas special. Don Jameson.
Who are these broadcasters? What is this Kiss
I'm
thing
so
that's
glad
going
I have
on?
nothing to do with it. I am
Oh,
so
thank
happy.
God. Me neither. Thank God.
They're from.
It's the 2 cartoon rock dicks getting together.
They're being interviewed by broadcasters. It's perfect. And
I'm sorry. I jumped on your plug there. Who's going to be on the show?
Don Jameson for sure, and TBD. Who else might be joining us?
I've heard some big name getting thrown around, so we'll see.
But it hasn't materialized just yet. Okay. So definitely Don Jameson, who's a big name in his own right, of course. And then because EZ is going to be giving food to the poor next Tuesday, what we've settled on is that we're going to squeeze in that very tight window right between the Creep Off and Point Dabble Point on Monday. So like 2:30-ish. Till a little bit before 4:00 on Monday. And then that's it for the year. So you get 3 episodes of this show in 6 days and then not again until 2026. So please make a note, but our audio audience, you'll just get the show on Tuesdays.
That sounds fair.
Yeah, I think so.
Comes out on Wednesdays usually on the audio.
Oh yeah, that's true. And who knows? This video might have to go away for a little bit because of that super chat.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
It's
not the first hard cock I've seen of the Dabbleverse.
Well, I know it, and it seems like now that's the second bit of weirdness at the hands of me. First one was my own actual taint and ball sack.
Oh, come on.
Don't worry
That's
about it.
That's in the lore of the show. Everybody loves that.
I
Yeah.
swear to God, I didn't see that big fat dick.
Well, the more offensive thing is that he said that she's very funny talking about Christine Knowlton. I think so. There were really
That's
two
why
things.
I thought you were saying it. I was like, wait a minute, why are they so pissed?
By the way, I don't think you showed this one, which, that
No.
gets us in trouble with the super chatters. The one pun, that $2 was for the Bears. And the real Anthony Cumia, did you take a nap? That was my request. And we didn't have this one either. Tumble Dry, S81. Too bad LBJ did not have Twitter. That would obviously be referencing when JFK head chunk happened, if LBJ could have posted afterwards. But I do think we've now gotten through all the super chats and dozens and dozens of dollars. So thank you to everybody. And thank you, Karl, for hanging out with us for a little bit. And always appreciated.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah. And I'm going to try to come up with something other than a Christine Knowlton song for next year. But
Oh, real quick. So your guys' Christmas bonuses this year, I wanted to tell you what I've decided to do.
He OP'd us. I love that. That's beautiful. That's the great Karl Hamburger. Easy. Where can people find you other than giving food out to the poors?
I do the show daily on Twitch. So find me at Eric Zane Live. Follow the page. I usually go live Monday through Thursday at around 10 a.m. or a little bit after. Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. or a little bit after on Fridays, Eastern.
Well, now that Karl's not here, I know that you're upset that you're going to miss our Kissmas show. It's always our best show of the year.
Yeah.
But I've been sent some great material from the Discord, so we'll check that out. You can find me on social media at Christian DMZ. Shithead. You find me on social media at Christian DMZ and my personal podcast, The Blackcast, BLADTCAST. We just did our 666th episode, and with an evil number like that, we did indeed have a special guest, but we've run out of time to show you a little of that. But so check out The Blackcast, 100 songs that define heavy metal, everywhere podcasts are found. What is our we had a $10 at some point, right? Easy. Or was it? Oh, was it? It was a $5.
I think our highest was Labyrinth Mystics, $5, and Tumble Dry's $5.
Yeah. Well. Oh, I see. All right. So
yeah, they each had $5.
All right, I'll read both.
Thank you.
Well, thank you to everybody, and join us at our unusual times over the next week, and we appreciate that. So as always, this is Christian Bladt reminding you that every mic is a hot mic, and too bad LBJ did not have Twitter. And talking about me and Easy, you two could be Heat Miser and Snow Miser. Blatt has the rounder face for Heat Miser. Zane has the nose for Snow Miser. Show next Tuesday. No. Show Friday with Don Jameson at 2:00. Show Monday at 2:30 after the creep off. It's exhausting, but we're going to get it all done, and we appreciate that. We'll see you on Friday.